if you had to pick a year to bomb through the roof into the IndyCar competition, I'm afraid to say, my friend, you've picked a pretty tough year, because my goodness, it's like the good old days of late 90s, early 2000s at kart. It is crazy competitive.
Yeah, a couple of times I've looked at the timesheets and seen how close it is, and I said, what am I doing here? Like, what? But there's been times that you've had, I've had my ups and downs where I've, questioned what I've done, but at the same time, I've had some really good races where I'm going, right, I belong here and I'm ready to do this for the rest of my life. And that's exciting for me when you have those little bits and pieces. But IndyCar right now is, I'd say it's the most competitive field in the world. The championship's gone down to the wire. It's been an incredible championship between 3, 4, 5 drivers.
I've been, like most Australians and Kiwis, glued to every frame of it this year, and we've been cheering you on. I know you're a hard taskmaster because, quite rightly, you want to try and win everything, but it's been an extraordinary campaign because they're complex cars, complex tracks. It's a whole new and different deal for you. How do you rate your performance so far in 21? What's your own report card look like?
Yeah, 2021 report card for me, I'd probably say maybe a B+, but a D in my attitude, if I could give that. I think I've come from the very top of the sport, and I not that I thought I was going to do that in IndyCar, but I didn't give myself a chance to learn. So I think it took me a good 6 months to go, okay, I'm a rookie. I'm going to all these new tracks. It's not going to happen straight away. And I've had a really good mindset since about Nashville, and felt really good in the car since then, and just taken it in my stride. And the first track we've gone back to at Laguna Seca, and I was quick there, and certainly could have easily been the Fast Six and topped my first IndyCar session. So I feel really good and excited for next year. I think we've got a chance to really move our way forward and be formidable in that top 10 and top 5, and really establish ourselves there. And the feeling I have of going to all the tracks, knowing where to park my car when I get to the track, where to, little things that you just don't know. And it does play with your mind even before you're in the car.
I imagine it's like hitting a complete reset and having almost to start again as a race driver, because I doubt whether there's much in the way of carryover.
Yeah, there's not much in way of carryover at all between a supercar and an IndyCar. I've had a lot of bad habits. I think that's why in some ways I've gone really well in an oval, because it's just been completely fresh for me, and I've just gone in and felt the car and driven it. Where a road course, I've got so many different feelings and that I've had from over the years. So for me, I've really struggled with trusting the aerodynamic grip of the car and understanding, how it grows when the tyre gets warmer. And another thing is, when you're qualifying, you've got black and red tyres. Normally we only just have that one compound in supercars. So I've had to learn different grip levels. Track evolves very quickly compared to a supercar track in terms of grip and the rubber going down on the surface. It's a completely different kettle of fish, this series. But I feel like I'm a better driver this year. The results haven't been exactly how they have been over the last 3-4 years, but I genuinely feel better. I feel more thorough. I feel, and I feel like I can really hit the ground running next year.
I got asked the question during the week, and it was a pretty blunt question. Do you think Scott can be an IndyCar champion? I said yes, but I said it's probably a year 3 or maybe even year 4, not through disrespect, but because of just the incredible detail that's going to be required to get on top of it. Do you reckon I was reasonably accurate or a complete tosser?
No. When you say I'm a champion, you're not a tosser at all. No, but I think, certainly year 3 for me is the big year. It's a time for me to really, use everything that I've learned. But I genuinely think in year 2 I can shake some boots as well. So that's my goal. It's an aggressive goal, but I think year 2, going to tracks that I know, applying the learnings that I've learned this year, I think we can be really good. And then year 3 is about just making it better and better, and being consistent enough to fight for the championship.